Hi everybody from a beautiful day in Skyrim. Psych! I'm in Fallout New Vegas and this is my first video that I've done in this game. I am a mighty level 8 and I'm at Good Springs at the moment. This is the first home, maybe the only home that I'm going to show you from Fallout New Vegas. I will leave a timestamp as to when the actual video of the house begins, but first I've just got a few things to say as a newbie to the Fallout franchise. I have never played one of these before. I don't even know what attracted me to New Vegas, to be honest. I think it was just, it sounds cool. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, it's a completely different experience than Skyrim. If you're like me and you've come from there to try Fallout, I don't think you'll be sorry about trying this game. I've really been enjoying myself, even though the world is so, good God, so completely different. Couldn't be more different. But yeah, I kind of miss magic for sure. I miss being a Khajiit. I mean, I'm an ugly old human. Don't even look at me, it's horrible. Other than that, I will leave a quick insert here of my mod list so that you can see what I've got installed, so that again, if it's something you feel like trying, then you can see what I'm starting off with anyway. This is the only house mod on there. Let's go in and have a look. So this place, it can be yours for 3 coyote meats basically. Once you've installed the mod, come along and find it, turn up and just open the door. There are some things in the garden that are good for you. I mean, honestly, as a complete noob to this, I'm still learning my way around. I have no idea what half of the things do in this game. I'm not even joking. It's different. But I'm enjoying it. So this place, when you come in here, speak to Alice. She'll give you a quest to go off and get 3 coyote meats. Go and kill 3 coyotes, bring them back to her, and you will get the key to the vault, which is down there. But I'll just quickly show you her quarters. They're kind of nice. I mean, you know, comparatively. Oh my god, some of the house mods that I've just seen the pictures for. Oh man. That is not what I'm used to, you know what I mean? This whole place is kind of... The whole setting of this game is kind of interesting. Because, you know, you just find some really random things. The radio stations, all sorts of things that are really quite unusual. Anywho, let's go down to this vault. So... pretty much similar to Skyrim. You've got workbenches, a reloading bench. I haven't used either of these yet. My skills are terrible. I'll quickly show you. You have this thing called a Pip-Boy, and you can see my stats. I'm assuming this minus sign means I'm not as good at guns as I should be for my level, and the same with sneak. But, you know, hey. Some of the controls are a little bit different as well, but if you're transitioning from one game to the other, then you won't find it tiresome at all. It's not difficult. So down here you've got those 2 useful things. There's also a shooting range, which I understand your followers will use. There are light switches all over the place as well, by the way. That light hasn't come on automatically, so I'm assuming there's a switch here somewhere. Ooh, that didn't help, did it? Made it worse. Come on, Darkstar. There it is. Oh, and this grill, I guess that acts like your cooking pot type of thing. It's all a bit crappy, isn't it? I mean, look. Yikes. I mean, this game is set post-nuclear apocalypse, which apparently happened in 2077. We're in 2281, so a couple of 100 years after that. And I imagine as humans we're all emerging from our vaults. Seems to be the premise of the thing. Cigarettes you can't actually smoke in the game. That would have been cool, but you can't. As an ex-smoker who misses smoking, I might have liked to have got my jollies that way. So, vault terminal. I opened up the vault. Opened up this door here, and then you're into the main... Oh, the main home, I guess. I mean... The storage is sensational. You also have, in this game, you suffer from radiation sickness. And so you really want to have one of these radiation shower things. There's also a medical bay. I'm not actually using this house because at the moment where I am, it's positively cheaty. Maybe later on, I will find this to be really, you know, useful. But right now, I just feel like it's a bit too high level for me, you know? But I downloaded it because I thought it looked interesting. There's all sorts of random things, random rooms. This is a private vault for you. And here's the diner. It's kind of lonely though. You know, I miss my Inigo desperately. You can get companions in this game. Her upstairs, Alice, will be one. But I really don't care for female followers. I haven't actually met anybody else I like. The only other follower that I could have at the moment is someone called Boone that I met somewhere. I've forgotten where, Novak or somewhere like that. But yeah, check it out. It's very reminiscent of... It just reminds me of like sort of 1950s nuclear fallout shelter, what that might look like. Here is your player apartment. You are the caretaker of this place, so this is your little apartment. You can open and close this, so that's kind of neat. If there was anybody else out there to look in. At least you've got a nice looking fridge. Again, you can turn the light switches on and off. The TV too. How antwacky that is. Oh my god. It reminds me of a television my parents had when I was a kid. It was a Hitachi, and it kind of looked a bit like that. But it was colour, not black and white. You can even turn on and off the lamp switches, which is super cool. There are computer terminals. You can turn on the radio. I think it's set to Radio Goodsprings, which is the... I think that's the country channel. There's also Las Vegas. Oh yeah, teleporter here. You can make a teleport to get you to and from this home. Although I don't quite know why you'd really need it. You've got a fast travel option for it. That works the same as in Skyrim. These are quarters for your followers. They're not terrible, are they? There's also a pretty fab swimming pool here, if I can find it again. Common room. Have a game of pool. Everywhere you go, the radio is on. I'm forever going around turning the damn things off. There's also jukeboxes here and there. A projector. And this is a really cool feature, actually. I really like this a lot. See if I can find the doohickey for it. Come on, I had this working the other day when I came in here. Oh, there it was. And you can sit down like you're at a home movie theatre. Look at that. Post-war images. Kind of a shame they don't do pre- and post-war images, you know? But this gives you a good idea about what the game looks like. As you venture further and further from Goodsprings, which is where you start, yeah, you come across so many different factions. That I'm finding quite confusing. At the moment, I'm just trying to keep on everybody's good side. Although how long that'll last, is anybody's guess. Fab how the lights come on. And the doors auto-open for the most part. So there's more quarters, there's a restroom. You also find these detergents and cleaners and things around about the place. Water is super important in this game. You'll get radiation sickness and you have to be really careful about what you actually... ooh, I'll take that. What you actually drink, where you drink from. So this has got a sit toilet activator, but some of them, when you're out in the world and you see that, oh yeah, you get this dude in here as well. I activated him just to see what he does, and he just roams the corridors. Yeah, the water, you end up drinking out of the toilet bowl and getting irradiated. It's disgusting, honestly. Right, let's go off and find this swimming pool. Honestly, oh, there's a garden. I was so disappointed, I have to be honest. I mean, it's nice to have a garden, but with there being no daylight at all, and you can't harvest any of these plants, you can only harvest the ones outside. There's kind of fake bird sounds. Nice benches, but it just needs a bit of colour or something, you know what I mean? These lights aren't coming on. Weird. Sometimes they do and sometimes they don't. There's also a water fountain in here. There we go. So yeah, sometimes you just have to find the light switch to turn them on. Okay, I'll quickly show you the swimming pool. Oh, the armory. I guess I better show you that too, because it's quite awesome, actually. It really is. Oh, and this. So, trade terminal. I've only met a couple of traders so far. One of them is this dude, Chet, here in Good Springs. But, although I haven't been to these places, like Hidden Valley Bunker, I can still trade with this person. So, yeah, what a big fat cheat that is. That's amazing. I've actually accumulated somehow 1948 caps, which is extraordinary. I feel very rich, even though I know that I'm actually not. But check out this armory. I mean, it's stunning, really. Look at all that, all the ammunition. The weapons are fab, actually. I've been really enjoying them. They're so different. Like I say, no magic, but yeah, there's a whole array of weapons. They're amazing. So, see what I mean? All this fabulous stuff. Radiation suit. In this cupboard, there's a lab coat that gives you +10 to medicine and +5 to science. So yeah, I feel that as this is my first playthrough of this game, I really don't want to cheat and I don't want to avail myself of all this lovely stuff. Because it just wouldn't, you know, what's the point? No point. Okay. And in here, in this storage place, so you've got kind of Skyrim-esque auto storage in this place, by the way. There's 8 weapons in here at the moment. Some of these you can actually take yourself, pick them off the wall and take them and use them if you want to. But you can, oh, knock knock, nice. You can dump all your gear into, I'll show it to you when we get to it. In fact, I walked right past it, obviously, at the beginning. You can dump all your stuff into this auto sorter, and it will put it in its relevant spot for you, which is very handy. We are getting to the swimming pool, honestly. I've forgotten where it is. Oh god. Okay, so that was the garden, so the swimming pool's going to be the other way. Yeah, here we go. So as you can see, there are a few load doors. But wow, though. Isn't this interesting? If this was the vault where you were hidden, or where you were born, wouldn't be too bad, would it? It just feels very big and lonely to me. I think because I'm so used to having different types of houses, you know, kind of smaller, snugger. Ooh. You can't lie down on these seats either. You can only sit on the lounge chair. By the way, these magazines that you'll find littered about the world, pick them up because they'll give you a sort of temporary mini buff as you use them. I must say I really like the Las Vegas, not Las Vegas, New Vegas soundtracks. But that brolly, it's fascinating. This whole home is fascinating. Sorry if I'm not saying much. It's just, well, you know, kind of, it blows me away when I come in here. All right, well, I think that that covers just about all of the main rooms and features of this place. It is big and pretty fantastic. Ah, yeah, here it is. There's the Vault Express. So, as you can see, you can box up your armor, ammo, weapons, aid items, or just plain all items. And it gives you some system info as well. Vault-Tech. Revolutionizing safety for an uncertain future. It really does feel like a kind of, I don't know, a pre-war hangover. I kind of like it. It's not particularly cozy and snug or luxurious, but talk about useful. Wow. Look at these net curtains. Oh my god. Cute. The loading in this game is so fast. Oh my god. I think maybe because I don't have many mods installed. But yeah, it is super quick. Okay, well, I'll leave you with that view of the home. I hope you haven't minded listening to my rambling thoughts as I've been showing you this place. I will maybe bring you more of these mods if it's something that you're actually interested in, or I'll just plain stick to Skyrim, depending on the reception that this gets. Anyway, I hope you're all well, take care, stay safe, and I will see you soon for the next one.